Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Probably wondering why I'm all bound up. Busted myself, so that'll be on the next little episode I put up. I won't be short because everybody wants to see somebody eat shit, so you're welcome. But yeah, on this episode of the journey so far, what I've done is I had to take a look at my diff pinion. If you haven't smelt gear oil or like transaxle oil before, it's got a smell of its own, gives you an instant headache straight away, and it's very distinct sort of smell, and that's what I've been smelling lately. I had a look under the car. I noticed that when I've probably been like rock crawling, that I've actually pumped the flange for the front diff pinion, and it's buckled it out a little bit, and some oil was leaking. So what I've done is I bought a brand new front diff pinion flange, a new oil seal, a new oil slinger, which I didn't actually need to use the oil slinger, but replaced everything, new bolts in there as well because the other bolts are stripped to the shit house. There's not much information on it, and post this video so it might help somebody else. I'm no mechanic, so if there's a better way, please leave me a comment, shoot me a message or something like that, so it'll help me in the future in case I have to do the same thing again. I'm always open to suggestions and always keen to learn. I want to be able to work on my own four-wheel drive as best as I can and be able to repair stuff when I need to repair it. So that's all I really got to say on that. So if it's something that interests you, then grab a cold one, sit back, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. So thank you. Alright, so today I'm replacing the front diff pinion flange. Mine was dented and had been leaking gear oil, transaxle oil out over the front of the pumpkin and over my tie rod. So what I've done so far is I've disconnected the front drive shaft. I just cable tied it up out of the way just to make sure it was out of the way. I have then just undone the pinion nut, and I'll be starting to remove it. Have a look. I got a brand new one from all 4x4 guitar, so proper replacement. And then I got the oil slinger. Yeah, obviously I've picked the perfect time to be doing this in the rain, so nailed it. But yeah. Oh. That's the old one. Pretty fucked. been a bit of a dog. I don't know what that is, but I think I buggered that. Just punched something trying to get it out, but there's the oil slinger. And a little bit of brute strength and ignorance, and I managed to get that out. The oil seal, so Right, so I just stuck inside and just grab a paint pen, so that way I can mark where I've actually done that up to, for if I do need to replace that oil seal at any time. I can mark where that nut is actually on that that shaft there, so I can do it back up to the exact same spot, maybe a smidge more, because apparently that is the technical term, a smidge more. So, but so far it's coming along. I just threw that nut in there just to try and that bolt, sorry, just to allow me to have something to anchor that shifter off, because you've got nothing to grab a hold of really to be able to like tighten that center nut. So, where there's a will, there's a way, and yeah, you can already feel just how much more firm on that is than the previous one. The previous one was flogged out, so but actually a little bit spewing when I was undoing it, because there's not a whole heap of room. I've actually marked some of the zinc coating on my Superior comp spec tie rod, which is giving me the shits a bit, but what can you do, eh? But have a go at that. That's the old one. Look how tragic that is there. That's where it was dented in, where I must have, when I was off road, they've just come up and a rock's just hit it on the perfect spot and smacked it, but that's all just, yeah, destroyed on the inside. That's a new one. Ew. Get the shit out of me. So that's one thing I do have to do at some point though. I don't know what size the grease nipple is for it, but I've managed to, I don't know how the grease nipples come off there, but it's a pain in the ass. Alright, so there we have it. New front diff pinion flange and the oil seal done. New bolts in there because the other ones were stripped, so yeah, pretty straightforward. I couldn't find too much on YouTube or anything, how-tos or any sort of shit like that, and there's no real instructions how to do it, and I'm no mechanic at all. I don't pretend to be, but I do want to learn how to do stuff on my own four-wheel drive. So yeah, this is front diff flange on a 76 series 2011 Landcruiser.